Hello my dears, this is Sarah from sheholdsdearly.com, and today I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I've been working on some plans for my daughter's bedroom and I want to share them with you so that then you can celebrate with us when we do our big reveal. So you can say hi to Madeline and say happy birthday. This is her birthday present. She turned 15. It's past her birthday, but we still are gonna do this, and it is for her birthday. So she originally had this room as the schoolroom. Our family used it as our schoolroom, and it had a really sweet Pottery Barn feel to it that I love. There was lots of homemade pieces to it, and everything was thrifted, and so I love this cozy little spot when they were little, and it served us well. But then as time went on, the kids were growing up, they needed a little bit of space to call their own. And so we kind of put something together for Madeline that she could use, but it didn't really have a cohesive theme. So for her 15th birthday, she asked that I would do the designs, and she had some things that she specifically wanted. She had to incorporate her model horses, these here, and she collects them, and she also sculpts them and paints them and customizes them and has a whole side business where she ships them all over the world and does really well. So she loves horses, and she also has her business. So this whole wall is super cute with all the shelving because we can style up all the horses, and I've got lots of ideas for this space. She also wanted a lot of plants, and she wanted a boho theme, and she also stumbled across these pallet beds that I'd never seen before, but she found them on Pinterest, and so we are going to incorporate a pallet bed. I think it will look wonderful. She did want her walls to be changed from green to white, so we were able to do that. This area has historically been used for storage. We have a little curtain down here that she just would keep her shoes and things behind. I'm actually going to reconfigure this and give her a desk space here. Now, as far as this room, the cons are that it is very small. It's about a 10 by 12 foot room, which is not very big. We definitely only can do a twin size and not much else. We've got serious real estate issues with our floor plan here. The other difficult thing about this room is that it has this slanted ceiling. So I can't do anything super tall. I can't really hang anything very high. I have very little wall space to work with. So I need to factor those two things in. Now the pros are that it gets a lot of really good light, and we've got this whole wall of built-ins and then cabinets down below. And I've got some ideas to dress up these doors and the drawer fronts to make them just look a little more high-end. Another thing that I always want to talk about when I'm working on a space, not just the pros and cons, but also I need to know the utilitarian needs, so the uses in this room. And for Madeline, she sleeps in this room. She, of course, keeps her clothes in this room, and she studies in this room. So I need to be very succinct, but I need to factor in those needs. So once I get a good list about pros and cons and the uses for the room and the wishes for the room, then I like to kind of be turned loose. She did do a Pinterest board so I could really get inside her mind about what she was looking for, and I added some of my own thoughts. But that really helped me hone down really what she was loving and then get a color scheme going. So for this room, we are gonna do this sort of buttery mustardy color, which already is the color of her floors. We have pergo floors in here. Already works really nicely with the palettes. Then I found this beautiful velvet quilt at Target, and it's got a lot of different nuances with the colors because it's velvet, so you get the light pink and the dark pink, and so I really like that. I think that's gonna work nicely. I went ahead and designed a cute little boho pillow. I found this fabric at Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna make a curtain with it and maybe put some tassels on it for part of this area down here. Then if you saw my video at Christmas time, I made a pom-pom garland, which I still adore. I made it with a really yummy cream yarn and I draped it over some pictures in my living room. Well, I still have my pom-pom makers. I used the large ones for that particular project. This time I used my small set to make the small pom-poms, and I've made about 25 of these little pom-poms, and they're gonna go around the edge of the pillow. And I really like how the light and dark is going to pull out the colors from the velvet quilt. We found some gold. I always try to just do one metal, so we're gonna use gold. We've got a little gold in our lamp here. Kind of modern, but you know, with boho, you wanna mix in some feminine touches and a little bit of modern and lots of textures with plants and baskets and things. So these will be a nice contrast to the macrame hangers and things I'm going to use for the plants, and those will go, I've got 3. So 1 for the cupboard and then 2 for the drawers behind me. For my wood tone, I do have the sort of buttery color in the floor, which I'm gonna not actually call my wood tone. I'm gonna go with a medium wood tone. This is a contact paper. I love how real it looks. I am going to cover this little laminate countertop and make it look like wood. I thought that would give us some good contrast over here on the wall. And then I've got a couple of smaller pieces that will have this medium brown wood feel. We've got real plants, we've got faux plants. I'm gonna show you in the reveal video exactly how I like to make my own faux plants. I've got a couple tricks for that. By just using these picks and sprigs that you get, you know, at Michael's and Hobby Lobby. Then we were trying to decide about a window covering. So I don't know if you remember, but I have a curtain in my downstairs bathroom, or my powder room, I call it. And I got it at Goodwill, and it's super lacy and beautiful, and so you might have seen it downstairs. But I have a second one in my stash, and so I think it'll be really perfect for her window, and the lace will just bring in the feminine touch for the boho look we're going for. So for this wall, I just feel like with the white, I do want to put a little more texture. And so I want this little half wall thing behind me to have a brick look to it, a white brick. So we tried a whole bunch of different wallpapers. We ordered 4 or 5 different samples in, and the one I'm going with is actually foam stick-ons. I mean, they're not like individual bricks that you stick on, but like sheets of this stuff. And so it's gonna be really easy to apply. And really inexpensive. So I'm excited about that touch. And then here actually is a whole design board that I put together for her room. So you can take a look at that. You know, the design board helps so much with narrowing down what you need more of and all that. But as always, as you actually put things together, you start finding out, oh, I need more plants, or that the bed would look better in the corner, or you know, you just like, there's just no substitute for like real-time decorating. But I know for sure I would like to find another pillow. I've gone through several pillows for that buttery yellow color. And this picture she had, and I don't know, it almost has like a navy blue feel to it, which isn't what we're going for, but we do have gray in the room. So this is something that I need to make a decision on. Maybe I will kind of whitewash it to tone it down. I don't know. Oh, and then I want to do a pendant basket light. And they have really great ones at IKEA for around $60 to $80. But the one I wanted is not in my store, and they won't ship it to me. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go find a basket, hopefully at a thrift store, and make one. Because that's what we do when we can't find things, we try to make them. So I'm just curious what you guys think. If you think this picture is gonna work, I know you guys give me lots of great advice and I learn from you all the time. So let me know in the comments below, should we try to make this picture work in here? And other than that, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I do post regularly and I share my professional design advice for the DIY home life. All right, take care and I will talk to you soon.